It's the fighter and the kid. Had to run it back, cause we back at it again. Yeah, we gon' keep it moving like it's never gonna end. When it was Brendan, when it was Bryan, when it was just talking to friends. We got the kid Callen on the left, with the fighter on the right. Ay, had to do it right, cause we coming at you live. Back with the team, had to keep it OG, must see TV. Had to do it. Yes, we did, cause we back at it again. It's the fighter and the kid. Back at it again, it's the fighter and the kid. Back at it again, it's the fighter and the kid. It's the fighter and the kid.
This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. I gotta hide all your stuff. Go ahead, just go. Just go. He's got to hide his Ferrari key, all that stuff, dude. Just because you're into cars isn't your fault. And fashion. I was saying that I feel like that's from Peru.
No, it's a bandana.
Not Argentina.
That's what comes on bandana. It's called a
Chuera.
bandana.
What?
This is bandana.
Bandana. That does look like it's from Mexico, and they took bandanas that nobody wanted, and they turned it into a quilt.
You remember
and then nobody wanted the quilt, and then they turned it into a button-down poncho. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay.
That's
All
fair.
right.
Remember when we'd wear bandanas as masks? When LA made us wear masks?
Yes, and then they said you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Dude, what are you guys doing? Like, what? My face is covered.
It's my favorite.
I just wear it around.
I can't be an outlaw.
Oh.
I know, and I wear it around.
We all just look like we're robbing banks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Daddy had to do the podcast early today because you're headed to Detroit.
Going to Detroit, shoot a movie.
It's going to be warm there.
It's going to be super warm there. It'll be nice. I got to pack me a thick old down jacket. And then I heard.
Go to 8 Mile.
Well, I heard downtown Detroit's super nice. It's a bunch of hipsters.
No, there's parts of Detroit that are really cool.
Yeah.
But, you want to have your head on a swivel if you go to 8 Mile, 7 Mile,
I would
6
imagine.
Mile.
If you don't know somebody.
8 Mile 1 through 8, go ahead and stay out of.
As they say, who you rolling with?
No, you got to call it. You got to check in.
That's it. You got to check
You got
in.
to check in, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know this. David goes, I forget, it's on my Instagram too. And Dave goes, this blah, blah, blah is coming to the show. I'm like, I don't know hip hop or how. He's like, hip hop? He's like, no, this guy runs Houston. Like, if you're one of the guys, like rap or whatever, you check in with this guy. Like, he's Mr. Everyone.
Yeah.
And I didn't know him. He's right there. He was so nice.
Oh, there you go. Now I have.
You got to check in.
Yeah.
You got to check in. So if you're going to come to Houston, you know how like when you play Denver, you always check in with me, right? Because I don't want you getting messed up. Right? I don't want the boys beating you up.
So you got to make sure I got a perimeter around me.
Yeah, I'm like, well, and I let all your ops know, right? You don't know what that means. That's fine.
No, I don't.
I let the ops know. Hands off.
Hands off.
Otherwise, Dad's gonna lay down the gamut.
Well,
right?
that's like Frank.
So that's
Grillo.
like Houston.
Quick story about Frank Grillo in Tepito, Mexico, where that's the cartel stronghold.
Yeah.
You don't go to Tepito unless you know someone. Now, Frank decided to, as they were shooting, to stroll the marketplace and pick up some trinkets for his fam.
Yeah, because
Okay?
they need that.
What he didn't realize
Like a
that
Mexican
was that
elephant.
what he didn't realize was that in Tepito, you got lookouts everywhere. And it got to one of the main guys. Hey, your boy's just wandering the streets.
Well, they're like, no.
They found him toot sweet, and they were like, hey, you can't do that.
Access denied.
But I'm an actor. Well, no. You got to roll with us, which means you got to be with us.
Dude, there's some parts like that in America. I mean, there's
Sure.
Obviously, that's not Houston, but David's like, yeah, like if you're in that world, you check in with this guy.
Check in.
He was such a nice guy.
Oh, so he's
the guy you check in with.
He's rolling.
And he goes to Instagram. You'll see him. He's on there with P. Diddy. I mean.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
He's with that guy who recently got shot and killed from the Migos.
Oh,
like
he's no
take
joke.
off.
No, the guy is the real deal.
So now
And he was. I get it. This dude's
he's no
charisma.
joke.
Yeah. I was like, holy. He was so nice.
Really.
Yeah, and there he is with P. Diddy.
So now hold on.
That's genuine.
Hold on.
Chin's favorite.
So hold on. He's the shit. So he runs that town. It's like if
you have some problems.
You ever see Snoop Dogg talk about with Nas? He goes, Nas got people with him. I mean, he ain't got people with him, but he got people with him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
He couldn't sound any whiter there. But yeah, no.
I sound a lot like
No, he mean people. I mean people. I don't know what that means. But he
got people.
Yeah, but if you're in those dark arts, you can't just come through LA. You gotta check in, especially in LA.
Check in.
If you're in that world, you gotta check
in with the shot caller.
You gotta shot caller.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when I shot on that movie. I mean, I think we were up for a few Oscars. That movie that I shot with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Literally one of the worst movies of
Yeah.
all time. But they shot it in the
Tax
hood.
man?
Tax
collector.
collector.
Tax collector.
Yeah, tax collector. They shot that in straight hood.
Yeah.
But their security was all gangbangers.
Yeah.
And then the director's like, yeah, in order to shoot here, we have to get it cleared through them. Like, not the city. He goes, no. So all the security was gangbang.
This is their
They run it.
area.
Yeah, they run it.
Well, speaking of which, and I don't want to get my security out. I don't want to get who I roll with out.
Yeah.
Because I got people. I mean, I don't have people here, but I got people, if you know
need
what
them.
I mean. Right. And I was wondering how you want to get that $5,000 to me.
I sent you to the Cash App. The night once you text me, I sent it.
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I didn't get
texted
on my
to you.
Cash App.
Yeah,
Did you? I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, I sent it. Now there's a limit on there, so it's going to come in.
That's
two
what I mean. Now here's the problem. I knew it. I need. Listen to me. What did you send me? Because I don't like getting paid in increments.
Well, the juice is running. But here's the
Juice
thing,
is
Dad.
running.
Here's the thing. You ain't trying to do double or nothing, right? You don't want that problem. You don't
Hold
want
on.
10 G's. You don't spend on 5, 10.
Hold on.
You don't spend on 5.
I already got some money in my account. You just told me you sent it. Did you or did you
That's
not?
what I'm saying. But we could do double or nothing on this next one.
You mean the rematch?
The rematch. They're going to rematch. They're not going to give Alex Pierre. Like
You want me to
Hamzat's
break
not
down?
happening.
I'll break down. Well, I was batting 1,000 on Saturday. I had Poirier for a lot of reasons on that.
I mean, that was a
We'll
toss-up.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much a toss up. In my opinion.
That first round was tough.
Yes. Yeah. You're talking about a crazy athlete, explosive, that dangerous.
Could have been a
shot.
10-8 round.
Yeah. And I want to get your take.
Chandler comes out like a banshee in
Yes.
that first round.
I want to get your objective take on
Yes.
my assessment on Chandler Poirier in a sec. But I'm going to say this about
Izzy, Pierre.
So for me, what it looked like was Izzy was winning that fight 3-1.
Yes, easy.
But I think a lot of that was Pierre saying, "This is a 5-round fight. I don't want to gas. I have a big weight cut.
He was definitely reserved.
Yep, I'm
He
going to
was
sit here. I'm going to watch.
holding this fuel.
Download. And then, in a way, 5 minutes for a guy like that's a long time. You know, it's
For
long.
Pierre?
Yeah.
Yeah, super long.
You know what I mean?
I mean, he got rocked in that first round.
Well,
At the
that
end of the
was
first
getting
round,
hit-
if there was 30 seconds left, that
hooked
thing's
at the
over.
end of the buzzer.
Well,
He made a
it
mistake.
was a straight right and then a
So
left hook.
he rolled that right, and then he stopped. He rolled that right well, stopped, and then he put his hands down and got caught.
Well, no, don't discredit it. Izzy landed the straight, and then the bell went bing, but the left hook was already in motion. He was wobbled from.
I
right.
would disagree with that. I watched it.
I disagree.
Times.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
watched
okay.
this morning, yeah.
Either way, I think that you have a situation where Pereira is clearly a fucking natural 205er.
He's enormous.
He's enormous. He's got legs and ass for days.
He should go 205 would be a better fit for him, to be honest.
Because I thought to myself, I mean, I'll tell you how I think Izzy beats him, but I thought to myself, and it's why I bet on him. I was like, he's going to get Izzy ultimately against that. It's a huge cage, 30-foot fucking cage. I get it. But he's going to get him against that fence, and he's going to bang. And when he bangs, you know, it's just laws of physics. I'm always going to take the bet. I'm always going to take the guy who's, and by the way, his level of striking, he's a 2-time belt holder in glory. That's a huge deal. So he got better as well. It's not like he didn't get better. His kickboxing got evolved too.
His MMA striking involved, not his kickboxing, but his MMA striking.
Yeah, but with those gloves, those small gloves, so that's why I was
It's a different
kind of
animal.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But having said that, I think Izzy can still beat him.
Oh, yeah.
And Izzy can still beat him because of the weight cut. And I think what he should do is just fucking kick his body, teep his fucking front kick of the body.
If Izzy just put in cruise control in the 5th round, he wins. He's world champion. But, you know, that's not Izzy's style.
Would you say also this, though? Would you say, so I would say kick the body, teep the body, kick him in that fucking solar plexus. He's coming in like that. Just kick him. He's going to run out of, he's already going to
You want
gas.
to affect his cardio, you're saying, for those later rounds?
And then ultimately, wouldn't you tell him to wrestle him?
Yeah, he looked really bad on the ground.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like, dude,
Maybe
just
more.
shoot a blast double.
But the rematch can be interesting, and they already have the odds out. Izzy's still a slight favorite, barely, like minus 120.
That's interesting to me.
But if you think about it, that fight, like, again, if Izzy, let's say they and I don't think the rematch will look the same, but if they redid that fight, Izzy won the majority of the fight. So that's where the odds
But wouldn't you say that's because Pereira was so reserved?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think in the rematch, Pierre's going to be a little more foot on the gas because he was very reserved and was like hesitant.
Yes.
So was Izzy.
Yes.
They were both pretty hesitant to Izzy land at the end of the round, but they're just kind of feeling each other out. Pierre hasn't been in that big spot. Izzy's doing his thing. So I think Pierre never fighting in 5 rounds was like, let's see how it goes.
Yes.
So I think that next
Big
one,
weight cut.
I think he's going to come forward. That being said, if you do open up like that, you're liable to get hit.
I think he should go up to 205.
He'd be a 205er.
Because he's not afraid of Izzy's power, it seems. He's just not. He's just not worried about.
No, he gets close. He was doing a lot with it. He was controlling Izzy's hand, so Izzy couldn't do much there. But he wasn't even the clinch. Like Izzy was in close quarters, was even better in that 5th
100%.
round. So he wasn't doing a lot.
I thought,
but they're gonna get. The UFC has to do the rematch. You can't. Izzy, he lost that fight. He's he's defended about 5 times. That'd been his 13th win in a row. So when a guy has that long of a reign, they have to do an immediate rematch. Also, in order to protect Alex Pereira, who else you can toss him? Like Hamzat was like, all the guys who can grapple,
they want him.
So, please, it's the easiest way to become champion. Because when they were grappling, granted, Izzy should have done it more. But when they were grappling, I was like, God damn! Well, it was like a white belt, blue belt. It was like, this is not what I'm.
But when you saw Izzy throw the leg in, right? Remember when Pereira was on his all fours?
Mm-hmm.
Like, was there a body lock opportunity there? Was there a double?
Sure, high level, and that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of room to take advantage.
Hamzat's not letting you up at 85.
Well, and this is the thing. So the respectable thing to do is to give Izzy the rematch, let him do his thing. Then if Alex beats him there, then it's then you just got to do your thing and toss him to the other bad matchups. But so they will do that. I do think they give Izzy the rematch. But if depending on what they want to do with Hamzat, and Hamzat's asking for it, there's a reason why Whitaker, Vittori, everyone's like, all of them. Because,
they saw it.
Yeah, everyone saw it. Yeah.
And he's going to get tired on the ground wrestling.
Everyone saw it. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It'd be the easiest way to become world champion.
Yeah. Yeah, man, those fucking, he does that fast leg kick, those little leg kicks, that Dutch style, where he doesn't turn his hips over. Because you're going
to get countered.
Because you get countered, right? Because Dutch people are so big that they're worried about hands, right? Yes. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but it's
is that same thing for heavyweight for you, guy like you? That's why
the guys can turn it over. You just gotta, you gotta be out of the way, get your head off the center. But also, those leg kicks did eat Izzy up. But the one that affected Izzy the most was actually Izzy throwing the kick that Pierre checked. Yes. He said it messed up his whatever that
perennial nerve.
He said he was like, I was compromised. But he was like, that's why I love Izzy. Like, this is how you should deal with the loss. He's like, hey, better man.
Look, I'm worried about what he was saying medically. I wonder what's going on.
What did he say?
He said he's dealing with some medical issues, and people are calling me skinny, but they said the same thing about Chadwick Boseman. He had cancer.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, oh, no, I don't like hearing that.
Well, yeah,
because that gyno shit might be a hormonal issue.
That's what he's saying. Some guys get from smoking too much weed, like the THC. Like, there's a million things. And I was telling Chinless we were breaking down on the Schaub show.
Losing weight, man.
Yeah, it's not even that, but it's tough on your body. But he's used to that. There's a lot of guys that lose weight, but then also, like, I have a buddy who, I have the car business with. He's, I don't know, 38, and he has a lump and just diagnosed with breast cancer.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he has a lump.
Let's take a little break, because I know you're well rested. And dude, you seem well rested. I want to know what your secret is.
Do I? Because I look tired.
No, you look tired.
But I am getting some
when
rest.
You need sleep when you're traveling.
Oh, dude, on the road, you know how it is. Falling asleep after shows.
What do you take?
No, Daddy, I'm using that Next Evo Naturals CBD. They have one CBD that's just for sleep. Dude, after we get done on the road, oh my God, I pass out. I pass out because Next Evo, they got me covered, man. Right? They got the technology. You actually absorb more CBD.
It's called Smart Sorb technology.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Improves the CBD's ability to be absorbed and in as little as 10 minutes.
I'm telling you, it really calms me down. Yep. Next Evo Natural are scientifically formulated to deliver more CBD in a way your body can actually use it. Clinically proven to have a 4 times better absorption rate.
4 times better absorption?
Yeah, dude. To help your body have a healthy inflammatory response, try the new Revive CBD complex, which adds benefits, all right?
Of curcumin.
CBD.
Curcumin. CBD.
We got you guys, man. Don't sell for less. There's a lot of weird CBD out there. This is one I actually use. It's the one product I bring on the road with me. Get your supply of Next Evo Naturals Revive CBD Complex today, or shop their gummies, capsules. Proven to absorb 4 more times faster than regular CBD oil.
4 times faster.
Get up to 25% off when you subscribe and spend $40 or more at nextevo.com/recover with promo code FIGHTER. That's next.
nextevo.com/recover.
Promo code FIGHTER. Hey, B, you ever been at the gas station seen like that Rhino 5000 erection pill?
Oh, yeah.
Do you take that? I don't know what's in there.
You don't know what's in there. If you're going to buy your erection pills from a gas station, you probably deserve what you get. But there is a company, Joy Mode. They will save the day. Okay.
You're trying to bring some joy to your love life, man.
It's like a pre-workout for sex. That's the best way to describe it.
Yep. I'm with you, man. And Joy Mode has no nasty side effects. They're here to save the day, whether you're happy or unhappy with your performance in the bedroom. Why not perform a little better? Get that performance of the night bonus from your girl. Joy Mode Sexual Performance Booster is like a pre-workout, but as Bryan said, for your dick game.
It's natural and science-backed. It's a sexual wellness product, okay? It supports erection quality and firmness, and sex drives. Contains clinically supported doses of L-citrulline, arginine, yohimbe, and vitamin C. I guess it was created by best-in-class scientists and biochemistry PhDs.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
How to take it? All you do, you tear it open, all right? You mix it with 6 to 8 ounces of water, just like whatever the electrolyte packets you guys take, all right? And what if you're trying to spice it up, you're trying to add a little turbo, get that performance of the night from your girl in the sack, and do it all natural without prescription drugs. We have a special offer for the Fire and the Kid audience. Go to usejoymode.com/fighter. Enter fighter at checkout. You get 20% off for that wiener. That's usejoymode.com/fighter for 20% off your first order. Thanks, Joy Mode. Wow.
Do we know how Rumble Johnson died?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. He had it's way too hard to just to give the name of the actual
was his heart.
scientific name. No, not his heart at all. His white blood cells were attacking his organs and the red blood cells.
Oh man!
So you have a 50%. If you have it,
you have lupus.
Yeah, lupus, but with something else where the white blood cells attack the organs. Usually, if it's on diagnosis, say 3 months to live,
dude.
And then you have a 50% chance to live, but it's super rare in adults. It's just such a bummer, man.
Can I see that?
Yeah, it's non-Hodge, what do you call that?
Oh, he had
Non-Hodgkin's
Non-Hodgkin's
lymphoma.
lymphoma.
Cancer.
Oh no!
It was attacking his biggest issue was the liver.
Fuck, dude. This is fuck.
And we had him on food truck, and what's a bummer is Thicccboy posted it, and I posted it. But when you post it and tag them, then brings up your old DMs. So I had the conversation with him from like 3 months ago, just talking. Like, that's insane, dude. Insane.
Did you have any idea?
Oh, yeah.
you
His
knew
close friends knew. I didn't know it was this bad, but he was like, yeah, this thing's not good. But I don't think he even, he's a fighter, man. So we'll be able to beat this. And
Poor guy, man.
38, dude. 38.
38. I worked with him on Warrior.
Good dude.
So
man.
I remember when I was with him, spent a lot of time with him. He was 230 pounds and he was going to suck down to 70.
Yeah.
I've never seen a weight cut like that. 60 pounds.
It's such a shame, dude. 38 years old.
Such a nice guy, by the way. Yeah. Great guy.
Such a bummer.
Great guy, man. That bums me out. Really does.
I know. It's such a bummer, man. It's such a shame.
Wow.
What can you do, man?
Sucks.
Yeah, like DC said it. Sometimes life doesn't seem fair. It's just such a fucking bummer. It's usually pops up. Usually kids have issues with this.
Yeah.
Not grown adults.
Yeah. And especially a
I wonder
specimen.
how you get it. I don't know how. Who knows?
They'll be playing steroids. This no. Listen.
No.
Listen. This happens. My friend is on his last. He's 38. Same thing, and he just got cancer. And it just happens, man. It's just what happens. It's called genetics.
I know.
Or they'll figure out. They'll be one day. They'll be like, mayonnaise when you eat it with lemon. What? I don't
some
fucking
weird
know.
thing. Who knows? It's such a bummer, dude.
Yeah, man. It really is. But
Well, that's the show.
but I want to just break down the Chandler.
Let's leave you guys on this.
I'm going to say this about. So I had money on Poirier, and no disrespect to the great Michael Chandler, but I will say this. And I am not in a position to say anything about someone's technique, especially a guy like Michael Chandler. However, I nerd out on striking and I watch boxing. And when I saw how wide his stance was initially coming out, and I know what Dustin does to your lower calf, I was like, is he baiting him in or is he not thinking
Chandler
about
always
that?
fights low like
Yes.
that. He's so explosive for the double and the power right hand.
Would you say that he throws with, the explosiveness and you can get in trouble. But it feels like whoever his striking coach was, if you're going to throw those looping shots, and that's what Dustin said, but also with your hands down and you're leaning in against a guy like Dustin Poirier, it's like I have to say whoever his striking coach is, it's like you have to be able to see that that's a liability.
Well, I mean, his striking coach is one of the best in the world.
Who is his striking
His striking coach is the guy who was at the Black Zillions. He works with, I mean, everybody.
So,
Damn it, Henry Hooft.
Henry
no,
Hooft.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
But-
literally world class. Yeah,
Yeah,
one of the best in the world.
sure,
Yeah.
but like, so maybe it's just,
But that's not why he lost. B. That's not why he lost at all.
what do you mean?
He didn't lose because he had a wide stance.
He lost because he got punched in the face a lot. Right.
Well, but that's not a technique thing from Henry Hooft.
But
That's Chandler.
It's an error on Chandler's part.
It's just how Chandler fights.
Yes.
Like that's like telling
Yes. But that's not going to get you. That's going to be a major liability when you're fighting people in the top 5. Major liability.
I mean, yeah,
That's
it appears that way, but that's what got him to the dance. That's why he gets all the performance of the nights.
Yeah.
So it's like at that top level, and also Chandler's team's gonna have to figure out because he's dominating these first rounds. Like Charles Oliveira 10-8.
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson did
Yeah.
work. But Dustin Poirier, I was like, holy shit, this is going to be a long night for Dustin Poirier. Like, out-grapple him, pick him up, slam him down. Now, the second round was just, gangbusters. But the difference was, to your point, when it came down to technique, Dustin will fancy himself a cockfight as
Yes.
far as, like, in a phone booth, but he's still throwing straight shots.
Such
and
a veteran,
Chandler
yes.
goes, it's not even a veteran. Chandler's a veteran. I'm talking about world
yeah.
champion. Chandler's a world champion.
But I mean, I do think that's what
Chandler
like
does.
technique, like really correct technique, comes in. Like instead
Chandler's just Poirier when the bullets are flying is one of the best we've ever seen.
Yes.
Where he stays focused and
Yes.
because they're both landing.
Yeah.
But Poirier had more precise, was landing in better spots.
Mm-hmm.
And then really, it's a lot of it was with the grappling. Like same thing with Charles Oliveira. Chandler made mistakes grappling with Dustin Poirier made mistakes.
Yeah.
So then once and he's tired too because he's so explosive and he blows his wad in that first
it.
round. So he's gonna have to recalibrate.
Yeah.
Because two out of.
I think he got choked out because he was so tired.
Oh man, I think it was great. It was great technique.
Yeah, you're
Like
also dealing with amazing technique.
Yeah, the black belt. So the way I wouldn't discredit Poirier like that,
No.
or Chandler,
No.
because the way he took his back and originally, and he knew the blood. It's a black belt move. He had it on his chin.
Yeah, so what did he do?
It was under his chin.
Yeah.
So this, but then with the blood, it's gonna slip in there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So that's super high level.
Oh.
Super high level. Yeah.
So when he pushed his chin over,
He knew exactly what he was doing. It's
And
just a
then-
matter of time
let
it's
me
gonna
get
fit
this.
in. Yeah. And then once he repositioned the blood.
God damn.
Yeah.
so sneaky,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
I love jiu-jitsu on that. It's just so fun to watch that.
Yeah.
What do you feel about if somebody puts their fingers in your mouth? I'm biting their fingers off. They're
I
not
think
playing
Dustin
the
did
piano
buy
again.
him. I think he did.
Did he?
buy him. Yeah, I would too.
Oh,
you
you're
do
not
it.
playing the piano again.
But also,
you
yeah.
have any aspirations?
Also, Chandler, he was like, I couldn't see. I didn't know. He's like, maybe I didn't know I was grabbing.
Oh, he may
Who
not.
knows? Yeah.
I give him the benefit of the doubt. Chandler's a fucking stand-up motherfucker.
Yeah. It's technically it's a dirty move, but I don't think Chandler. He's not a dirty fighter.
No.
No.
I'm
He
gonna
blew
give,
that.
I'm gonna give
he
him
had
the
his
benefit
nose
of
was
the doubt.
clogged, and he blew on. People were like, oh, even that's dirty. Chandler's like, I didn't create gravity,
Dude,
man. What
come
do you want me
on.
to do? So they couldn't fucking breathe.
Kidding me?
But for Chandler,
I hate people
his
that
team's
say
gonna have to recalibrate because, we love him. And he's getting these performance of the nights, but he's not winning, and the UFC holds that over your head.
Well,
When it comes to negotiations, they're gonna go, great fights. We love him. Fans love him.
if I'm saying to him, you are so explosive, and I would take a look at when you're throwing this hands down with a guy like or you're throwing those looping shots, you're gonna get punched in the face. And Vanderlei Silva was crushing people because he would throw, but he would throw this way. And once guys like striking coaches were like, just fire down the middle, you're gonna catch him. That's just physics, and that's basically what Dustin said. So guys who can sit in the cut, weather that storm if you can, which is a big if for a lot of guys. But if you're as good as Poirier, and then pop, that's gonna win it. It's gonna win it. What, you don't agree?
No, I do. I would never give Michael Chandler advice on how to throw punches.
Well, we're just, but that's what I'm doing right now.
I know it's tough because it's Michael Chandler. Like even with,
but I'm kind of right. I mean, I am. I mean,
call him and tell him.
No, never
Do that.
No, oh my god.
But
if we're going back to the drawing board, you have to say that.
You don't think he knows this?
I don't.
You can't.
I'm
trust
sure
me,
he
knows
does.
this.
I'm sure 100%.
Like his fight going into the Justin Gaethje fight, his plan was to get him to commit and then shoot doubles.
Sure.
Chandler just has that thing where he doesn't give a fuck.
No. Can I just say this about it?
Like he's a dog.
Of course he knows.
Like he has that
Of
fight
course
in
he
him.
knows.
His
that.
whole team
He knows
it.
everything about that.
They're smarter than us.
What I would say is this. What I guess what I'm trying to say is this. because he's a wrestler and been a wrestler his whole life and such a great wrestler, maybe there is a tendency when you go when in the heat of the moment, everybody goes back to their happy place. Maybe there's this idea when you're a wrestler, your hands automatically are there to protect your hips. You're there. You're almost going down to protect your
doing
fucking.
too long, but you're talking about world champion.
But his hands are still down.
Well, I can give you situations in the Pierre fight, Izzy fight, where their hands are down. Sometimes shit happens.
But those guys are so high-level strikers first.
Their hands are still down, though.
But they're strikers first. And I think with a wrestler, it's. Well, look, let's put it this way. I'm kind of right because it's not working, right? I mean, it's working, but not at the top level. So I think if I'm his coach, if I'm going back to the drawing board, that has to be a conversation. It just does.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're having the conversation. It's just tough to change the DNA of the guy
but you have to.
Yeah, it depends what Poirier wants to do. Because what they have to do is those first rounds are, man, I don't know. There's only a handful of people who are going to make it out of those first rounds.
Correct. That's why
anybody else not in the top three is probably top four is not going to make it.
That's what I'm saying. But he has. If he's going to be a champ or be like it's.
Yeah, it depends what he wants to do. If he wants to still be exciting, that's his thing. It's tough, dude. I don't know. He's also, he's
what did I say to
young.
you? What did I say to you? I texted you. I was like, I'm so glad you're out of MMA. In
Yeah.
a way, there's a no-win situation in
Tough
general,
gig, man.
right?
Tough gig.
Right? It's like it's beautiful. There's glory, but I don't know, man. I'm just I would imagine you watch this and just go.
Not anymore. No, I'm entertained. Yeah, I love watching Callen.
I do too.
Fight.
I love
and then
it.
with Poirier too, it's like I wonder what's next for him because they got to,
I think Poirier just needs to just be fantastic in general. In other words, don't worry about Makhachev. Let's not worry about that. Let's just worry about being fantastic.
Makhachev and Volkanovski.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a tough
fight,
one for Volk.
But for Poirier, I mean, especially coming off this fight, he's such a big name. They probably want that,
sit in the cut.
Resume.
Sit in the cut.
But he only wants big fights too.
Right.
So I don't know. But then also it's like
do the high-profile fights. You know what?
But who's high profile? That's what he wants.
Colby Covington. Just grudge matches now. Just get those guys you trained with for a long
70,
time.
That's tough. And then for Colby, he's trying to fight Makhachev, so that's not going to happen.
No, Colby's trying to fight Khamzat, right?
Yes, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
So you know what? If you're Dustin,
you don't fight Dariush.
Take it easy.
That's what I would. I'd chill.
Dariush is the fight for Dustin, by the way. But
if
you don't
he wants
need
another
to.
title shot,
Dariush wants to fight Dustin. Dustin doesn't need to fight Dariush.
Well, Dustin didn't really he wanted a huge name fight. Like he wanted that Nate Diaz. He wants something. He's coming off the
money
at his level. Money.
Sit back.
Or does he only have one left? So is he going to go out on his shield and fight Makhachev?
Absolutely not. 100%. We don't need to do that.
I know.
There's no upside to that. Fuck off. He's done it all. He's fantastic. He's beautiful. Just let him. Just be cool, man.
I know. You gotta chill.
Cool.
And he likes to chill too. I don't know.
If I was running the UFC, nobody would make money because I'd be like, I don't want to fight. He's going to fight Bryan Callen. Bryan with 50-ounce gloves.
Well, the thing about Frankie Edgar, last fight fight Gutierrez. It's like, what? That's how
Frankie retired, thank God.
I mean,
and
they're saying Frankie picked him out of all the guys.
Well,
I don't know who wasn't in his ear. Like, bro, let's fight like a Dominic Cruz, another legend.
Thank you.
Let's not fight some young lion. Yeah,
not some up and coming ball of fast twitch that can drive his knee into your. Are you out of your mind? Yeah, but he's That
was a bummer to see.
Of course it was. Predictable.
Oh yeah,
but a bummer. Now I'll tell you, I'm excited. Who does Yair Rodriguez fight? He's
Emmett
probably going
for the interim belt.
Yeah.
So for Volkanovski, it's like he is the biggest kangaroo balls on the planet fighting Makhachev.
Yes, he does.
Even if let's say, and I'm saying there, let's say the odd makers are right, and Makhachev mops the floor with him. All right, so then you go back to 45 and you're fighting another big fight for the interim. You're fighting the guy who has a belt.
Yeah.
Between Yair Rodriguez and Josh Emmett.
I want to see Yair Rodriguez fight Volk. That's going to be very interesting to me. I think he's the one guy that can beat Volk. I'm going to put my money on Yair. Let's put it that way.
No, I wouldn't. I don't see anyone at
hard
45.
to fight.
I don't think anybody's beating
him.
Volk at 45. Yeah. I've just seen what he did to Max.
Unbelievable.
Seen what Max did to Yair. I don't think so.
Yep.
For Volk though, business is booming. You get the super fight in Makhachev in your hometown.
Business
and then even if you were to lose that, heaven forbid, then you just fall back, fight for another title at 45. Yeah. Stay at 45. No one's gonna, hang over your head. You lost to fucking Makhachev. Who cares?
Again, there's nothing wrong with being at the top at 45 for as long as you need to. I don't know what that weight cut's like for him.
God, that card is stacked.
Whitaker, Paulo Costa.
Whitaker, Paulo, Justin, Tyson Pedro. That's a fun fight.
I think that Wei Li is going to be.
Champ for a while. Yeah. It's her time. She looked good, huh?
She looked good. I don't know.
Oh, you're thinking some
What?
dabbling in a little bit of,
Gear? Sauce?
and we're not talking about the orange sauce from P.F. Chang's. We're talking about that. You're talking about that good?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't think you know? I see what you're insinuating. You think she was artificially created in a Chinese lab?
Do I think the Chinese
Oh, they're not
have
known
resources
to cheat. They're
like
not known
that?
to cheat. No, come on. No, their Olympic team's clear as day.
I don't know what you're saying.
No, they would never.
I don't know. I mean, I think that
The
a lot of
Russians and
people have-
Chinese would never.
Yeah, she's. But I tell you what, a hell of a champion. A hell of a champion.
Esparza's story's cool too because she won the belt like 8 years ago in the Ultimate Fighter.
Amazing.
Coming back, now she got the belt again, beating Rose, and then now she fought Weili.
And
she's not beating Weili.
That's his. And Esparza's as good as you get without, like with coaching, and good nutrition. That's his. But
I see what you're doing here.
Well-
You know what I don't like out of you
hey,
today?
is that Mark Harley? Oh no, that's
Weili.
sorry.
That's
Okay,
Weili.
I know. I just saw the muscles on the.
I know her biceps. Are
They
crazy.
need some new blood up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been the same girls and Joanna, Rose, all the same 4 or 5 girls just been rotating around.
Yeah.
You got was it Limos? She can do it. She just beat Rodriguez.
Yep. That is. That's gonna be. She's gonna be.
She's a
champ for
problem
while.
because remember she burst on the scene just knocking girls out.
Yeah.
Now her grappling's really good.
I mean, she may. You may see in
No,
the
it's
future.
normal to get that good at grappling this short. World class grappling, and then to take fucking Carla Esparza down and then submit her like that at a high level.
See what the thing is, dude.
Because Carla, all she does is wrestle.
because she's lifting weights and dedicated and practicing really hard. Now, what I think you're going to see eventually is a super fight with Wei Li and my girlfriend,
Shevchenko.
the Bullet, and the Bullet's.
That'd be interesting. I mean,
Yes.
Weili needs to go on a run in order to get that. She has to be probably. I'd say just 2 more girls.
Yeah.
There's really no one for Shevchenko. You look
Yeah.
at the range, like
And Shevchenko, I would imagine, is probably a lot bigger, right? Or maybe
taller.
Taller.
Yeah, and then Shevchenko can wrestle too, though. But Weilei's a
She
problem.
can wrestle her ass off.
Weilei's a problem.
She's a
Problem.
She's a problem. 5'5", not much taller, but she's a problem. But
Yeah, Weilei's problem.
yeah, well, you're having it's the Bullet against China.
5'4", so that's a good
mean,
fight.
against-
That's a good fight.
It's a jawline.
Shevchenko's gonna
Jawline.
light her
What?
ass up. She's I'd love to see her get her hands on you. What if I had her on food truck? She comes in and just beats the shit out of you.
I would be.
You'd be rock
I'd
hard the whole
kissing
time.
her ass.
Oh
I
my
admire
God.
her very much. I think she's an amazing.
No, don't go
Fighter.
back on it. Don't be
But
that
that's
guy.
a,
Don't be that guy.
That's a. It's. Can I see
The only
pictures
person that
of
beats her. The only person that beats her is Rose.
How old is she? Correct. How old is she?
I don't know.
17.
33.
She's
She's
17.
33. May I
she's
see pictures
17
of
years
Wei
old.
Li Jiang when she was 23?
Okay, I see what you're doing here. Deep.
I'm
dive.
asking a question.
Hey,
Why can't I ask
Is this finding
one
the kid
question?
or plates more dates? What are you trying to do here, dude?
All I'm doing is asking some questions.
She's always been kind of stocky.
Yeah? Has she?
Her face looks a little more narrow here.
Does it? Does it?
Keep scrolling down.
How old is she there?
Can't tell. Yeah, her face is more narrow.
Well, her arms look
And then
Like
compared to this,
Carla Esparza's.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
And I would assume she's big over in China, right? Having a UFC champ.
oh yeah.
I'm sure that
Massive.
there's no pride going on there. Yeah. Look, man, she's awesome, and she is. I'm being silly right now, but
No, you're not,
I
though.
admire her.
You're not, though. But it's all right, buddy.
I think I can be excused
Stick by
for.
it.
I think I can be excused for
Oh my God! Look at her arm
noticing.
there.
Yeah, noticing a very big difference in.
Even her skill set, though. I mean, her grappling and wrestling. Like, geez, when she's going for those single legs,
She's unbelievable.
problem. The only one who beats her really is
Huge problem.
Rose. Is like her Achilles heel.
But who knows? Athletic Greens is
dude,
what I got to say.
And
AG1.
It's cold flu season popping right now, and I get sick every December.
You
but
got to get
dude,
your fruits and vegetables.
Yeah,
you got to
man.
get one tasty scoop of AG1 because it contains 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food source ingredients, multivitamin, multimineral, probiotic, green superfood blend, and more in one convenient daily serving. The special blend of high quality, bioavailable, and that's important.
Yeah, I'm trying
bioavailable,
to
meaning you
support this
absorb
immune
it better.
system, dude.
Yep.
In this flu cold season we're heading into, your boy can't afford to get sick. And here's the thing: join the movement of athletes, lifelights, podcasters, comics, moms, dads, stepmoms,
Billionaires.
Sure. To make it easy, Athletic Greens can give you immune support and free 1-year supply of vitamin D, really important right now, and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase if you visit athleticgreens.com/fighter right now. Again, all you got to do is go to athleticgreens.com/fighter to take control of your health and give AG1 a try.
You got to improve your alpha waves. You got to be able to improve your memory and your focus. And that's where I'm talking about Alpha Brain from On It.
You talking about them nootropics?
Talking about Alpha Brain from On It. Yes, nootropics.
Only people I trust, man. I guess who else trusts Alpha Brain? Our friend Joe Rogan. You want to be like
Takes
him?
it every day.
Huh? He's the Scrooge
I think
McDuck
you
of
take it every
podcasting.
time we do a podcast.
I take
right?
it I've been on it for years.
Yes.
Before it was the cool, trendy thing to do.
Right.
Nootropics.
Try it. They've sold over 1 million bottles.
Over 1 million bottles. And if you're a little, worried about getting jittery from the caffeine, here's the thing: it's caffeine free. That's
correct.
Matter of fact, our friends at On are so positive you're gonna love Alpha Brain. You can get your money back. Yep. Keep no refund
full
necessary.
refund, no
full
questions asked.
refund, man. So save 10% off your order by going to onit.com/FATK. You save 10% not only on Alpha Brain, but also the entire site. You got Warrior bars, protein powders, fish oils, everything.
Best protein
Kettlebells,
powder on the
freaking
market.
battle ropes. We got it all. Onit.com/FATK. You can save 10% off your nootropic with Alpha Brain, or you can swing by your local Walmart and just pick up some Alpha Brain. But go to onit.com/FATK. Now let's get back to the program, Brian.
Yeah.
And all our friends, did you have I had FOMO because all our buddies were in New York. Literally, Rogan was there, Schulte, Theo,
They're all there.
Jared Leto. Like all our friends are there,
Yeah, well.
I had FOMO. Everyone was out there.
We didn't get invited, so
We couldn't go, though.
true.
We couldn't go. Madison Square Garden.
Love to go to Madison Square Garden. Watch those fights.
I've walked by it. I've never been there.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
I've
looking.
been to fights there.
Yeah, I did when we did the press conference for that Crow Cup fight because it was in New Jersey, but the press conference at Radio City Hall. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, never Madison Square Garden.
pretty cool.
Where did we watch the fight when you did the? It was Matt Mitchell and Fedor in New York? Wasn't it in New York that we watched the fight?
Oh fuck! I worked Madison Square Garden.
So that is MSG then.
Oh yeah, that is MSG.
That's what I was like
I've
remembering.
been there. That was nothing special. Now that I think about it, it was all right. Yeah, it was all up in Madison
I was gonna
Square
say
Garden.
once you get there, it's like
It's an older stadium. I'll tell you what's nuts is SoFi, and the players don't like playing it because they say it doesn't have that same atmosphere.
Really?
Because the technology's so insane.
Oh, right.
And then around like the bowl where it's like not eye level but right above the players.
it's new.
It's like you're an avatar. Like people are eating.
So they're below you.
people eating Nobu sushi. Like and they're like it feels.
Wait,
like,
are they below you or they're in eye level with you? You mean?
Well, it's like they're barely below, but right there's like all like the suites.
Oh, gotcha.
And then the screen is bigger than the studio. It doesn't feel like that football atmosphere. So
Yeah.
players don't like it.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, you're like entertainment, but people are really there. It's LA too. And,
Sure.
the Rams left, came back. So there's like not this weird, like loyal fan base.
Yeah.
It's a weird vibe, man.
Yeah, that is a weird one.
I can understand super weird vibe. Did you watch season 5 of Yellowstone, sir?
I did not
And caught
watch
up.
season 5. I did watch a large part of Killer Sally.
Oh, yeah. The
And-
bodybuilder
Yeah,
documentary.
and I
What do you think?
sympathize.
I don't
with
think she's on
her.
steroids either.
No, but I sympathize
admits
with
it.
her. He was a monster. He had 5 different steroids in his body, and he basically beat the fucking shit out of her and the kids.
Broke her nose and stuff
And
like
the
that.
kids.
Yeah, and the kids.
And so after a while,
heartbreaking,
when
right?
her own son said, I was relieved as I stepped over his body,
Isn't that crazy?
I'm like, well, that guy was a monster.
I know. Just
So why'd she do 25 fucking years?
well, they were saying if it happened now, she'd have a better defense because we're more,
Enlightened,
educated and
yeah.
enlightened on domestic violence, how it works. And
Yeah.
she was a victim. The only problem with that is the way she killed him.
She shot him and then reloaded or something?
And it was like she said he was running at her, but they went over like the kind of the actual facts of it, where the way she shot him,
The ballistics.
and then the ballistics. Then went back, reloaded the shotgun, shot him in the face. It's weird. But
Well-
you know, it's like she probably had so much resentment and anger from
Yeah.
all the years.
Yeah. Once you pull that trigger, you're trying to kill that motherfucker.
She did 25 hard. Oh, shot him with a shotgun, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's fucked up that she
she
did
went
that
away?
much time. Yeah, I do. I think that the guy was trying to kill her.
She was aggressive
think he
too, though,
would've
right? Like
Sure.
I'm with you. I don't think she should do 20 years.
When you get beaten up
tough.
enough times that way, and you think you're gonna die, and this guy's choking you, breaks your nose,
especially with the kids, too.
Fuck off.
Especially with the kids.
Nah, that guy was a bad
He has-
abuser.
yeah, I know.
And hitting the kids too. So everybody was terrified of him. That's a monster in your house.
And did you get to the part yet where they take her into the station? Because she calls, I just shot my husband.
Yeah.
Taking the station.
I didn't see it. I got too sad.
Oh, dude, this is the saddest part. They're sitting there in the waiting room waiting for the cops.
That's when I turned it off.
And the
When the
son
little girl?
goes,
Yeah.
no, the son goes, Mama, just let him know it's self-defense. Like he's horrible. He's trying to kill us. She goes, I know, that's what I'm going to say. She goes, but I'm going to have to go to trial. So you guys are going to see me for a while. And he's crying. He said, well, Mama, just tell him. Like he was trying to hurt
I
us.
can't handle that.
And she was like, I trust me, I am. Sometimes it doesn't work like that, buddy. You know, it's horrible.
I can't imagine the pain she went through.
Well,
As she
imagine
went-
the kids.
Yeah, so you don't get to see your kids really for 25 years or raise them. Think about that. The state's going to raise them. Enjoy that.
And those kids,
How do you think that made
those
him?
kids are pretty messed up too. Like the son is,
How could you
he's
not?
an addict, right?
He is?
Yeah. He just got a rehab on the thing. He was like, I struggle with, drugs and
Of course.
it's tough.
Of course.
But they both went in the military too, just like their mama and
Wow.
stepdaddy.
Man,
It's
that's
tough
such a
to
bummer.
watch. It's good though. It's a good watch. But she was super aggressive too, though. Not
Well,
that means anything. I'm
Would
just saying
wrestle.
she had
She'll
some.
wrestle you. 60 years old doesn't look bad for 60, dude.
No, it ends because you won't watch it. It ends. She gets remarried.
Oh, that's
Older
good.
black dude.
Good. All right. Was it his friend?
No, just some dude she met, I think, at the thing.
Hmm.
Some older black dude. And the older black guy's funny. He was like, yeah, all my friends like, hey, you know what she's
John served
charged of?
5 combat
combat
tours in
tours.
Afghanistan. Later suffered from PTSD. And, yeah. All right.
and drug addiction.
Wow, that's a
and look,
badass.
even the daughter, she her genetics are no punk either. Look how big her shoulders
Oh,
are.
100%.
Yeah, and she suffers from too. Because she served too in Iraq.
And she was in an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
You repeat that trauma.
Yes,
You're attracted to
all
that
you know.
trauma.
Yeah.
That's why that, like, when a man does that to a household, it's like the reverberations can ruin a generation after generation.
Yeah, it's called Killer Sally. It's on Netflix. Yeah, you really. I wish you were on to Yellowstone. It's so fucking.
I will
good.
watch it.
Oh man, it's good.
I will watch it.
It's so good.
You want to come to Detroit with me?
Hard pass.
Okay.
And it's cold there right now. I mean,
30
I gotta go to
30
Milwaukee, dude.
4 degrees.
Milwaukee's not
Well,
exactly.
you're going to be right
warm.
there with me, buddy.
I know, not too far
And
away.
then I got Addison Improv this weekend.
that won't be cold.
No.
Addison won't be cold.
It's in the 50s, Texas, Dallas.
Detroit's
Thursday,
4.
Friday.
35 in the morning. That's be nice, crisp for
Yeah,
you.
40's not
No
terrible.
snow though. 40's not great though, but
It's not great,
You're,
buddy.
you're not gonna need a parka.
This is true, but I'm going to bring one anyway. It's just easier.
Boy,
for
at
me.
night it gets a little dicey.
Little
And
dicey.
you guys shoot at night?
No, I think it's
you know?
daytime. I think
What movie is this, buddy?
it's a good movie. It's you'll see it when it comes out.
And
It's with Tom Cruise.
Eric Griffin's in it too.
Yeah. Eric and
It's Black Panther 3.
It's Black Panther 3 in Detroit,
You guys are the White Devils.
and I play
I play Henry Ford.
Yes, I play a Panther. I play the White Panther.
You're an albino panther.
I'm an albino
you're
panther.
You're the bad guy in
I'm
Black
the
Panther 3.
I'm the bad guy. I'm actually the albino panther that's sickly because I don't have the genetics and I have asthma. I'm an
But you're the
asthmatic.
brains of it.
I'm the brains of it.
Yes, you're the brains. You
I
put it
won't
all
even say
together.
that because now you're making the white guy the brains. That's very, very racist.
Well, no, you're the brains, and you're ordering other people, not black or white.
You're trying to backtrack right now.
No, I'm not.
You're Izzy on your back foot.
But you can't be the villain in the movie and not be the brains of the operation.
That's true. You got to be like,
No matter what color. Yeah,
I will come up with a plan.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, like
it's not
this.
a racist thing.
With my claws.
Yeah, but you're white. You're straight white.
And like this, I'm like, does anybody have any good coffee?
yeah, that Detroit fight's no punk, dude.
It's raining and snowing for the next couple days.
In Detroit? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. I can't fucking
Pay
wait.
free. You shouldn't have to sell
Yeah.
tickets in that.
So if you need me, guys, I'll be in Detroit.
Bro, you should have seen my security at Specs. Mark, how serious was that security? So I had the appearance. So Specs like their big
Can you take a
chain
picture of
there.
him?
I don't know if I have
Not of
pictures
the
of them.
dude, but yeah, there was multiple guys.
Because they sent a
joke,
car
huh?
they sent a car for us. And I go to get out right, and there's people like outside the door, and I see the security. I got out and the lady running it, organizing, goes, "Okay, you ready?" I go, "What happened? Why is there all this security here?" Like, "That's for you." I go, "Oh, I don't need this." They're like, "This is what we do this with everybody." Dude, I'm talking big, like special forces boys, like private security. Like, I was like, man, I just hope something pops off so I can see you boys in work. The real deal, Holyfields. But they were telling me, I was like, well, who's here before me? Because clearly you're getting the security for the other people. Said Conor McGregor was there recently, P. Diddy, DJ Khaled.
You need some security.
Yeah, they had, and who else? Oh, the Nelk boys were there who were massive, right? So they have all these big people there. And I said, who was the coolest? And the guy was like, P. Diddy was weird because that's the Rock thing, you know? The guy said, P. Diddy, there's a line, like 300 people waiting for him. He goes, hey. He looks at the guy, goes, hey, where's your bathroom at? And the guy's like, back there. He goes, cool. Just walked out the back door, kind of scar and left.
No shit.
Everyone's like, where'd P. Diddy go?
Wow, just
Yeah,
disappeared.
good to see it. Just kept going.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to deal.
They said the craziest one with DJ Khaled.
Really?
Yeah, they're like more people show up him than anyone.
Damn.
They're like just chasing his car. I'm like, the DJ?
Damn.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I was like, all those people?
That's
you think it'd be
crazy.
like a Connor or
No kidding.
Kevin Hart or something like that? No, DJ Khaled. He said crazy, madness. Straight madness.
Booze.
Booze on booze.
Booze on booze. Anything we should know? What do you got?
Current?
Let's get into current events
Sure.
before Daddy gets on a plane.
Let's see here.
By the way,
I just
I'm
saw
gonna be
this
doing
story.
stand-up. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, so a cobra died after a boy bit it. It was wrapping around the boy's arm, so the kid bit it 2 times.
Dude, that's impressive. as
Smart of the
hell.
kid.
And I guess that's a kid. He's 8 years old.
Has some chompers on him too. He just bit into that
Got
body.
some chompers. Got to bite a snake. If a snake bites you, you bite it back.
Yeah, he gave a little snake a little dose of his
It
own
was like
medicine.
when GSP was fighting Johnny Hendricks, and
And he lost that fight. Okay.
and he goes, I tore my groin. No, he was fighting Thiago Alves, I think. He goes, I tore my
Thiago,
groin, and
yeah.
he the groin, and Greg
Greg
Jackson
Jackson.
goes, then hit him with your groin.
Yeah.
Snake tries to bite you, you bite it back on the top of
But
his
it
head.
said the snake. That's cobras. Was it a cobra?
Cobra.
Cobras don't. They're not
Constricted.
restricted.
I think-
constricted.
But
But
they'll
I mean,
wrap
they still
themselves
do
around-
it. They still do it.
maybe we
They
should
still
get a
wrap-
better angle.
I
on
want
that.
to know more about the story.
You know what?
You never know.
Look at my face right now. I got
'Cause also,
skeptical hippo eyes.
Cobras have neurotoxins. You
And
know?
blood toxins.
Like they're
Yeah.
The snake got wrapped around my hand
Quicker
and
path
bit
to
me.
death.
I was in great pain as the reptile didn't budge. When I tried to shake it off, I bit it hard twice. It all happened in a flash.
might have been.
Maybe. Hold on.
Did it bite him though?
Loki suffered a dry bite, meaning there's no venom. Yeah, snakes can control their venom.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the rumor forever was like, oh, baby rattlesnakes are more dangerous because they have more venom. No, they're more dangerous because they don't know, like a
they don't
veteran
hold it.
snake knows how to
Yes.
control its venom.
Yes.
So it's not wasting it.
Yes.
But these old veterans,
Yep.
that's real veteran cobra that young boy murdered.
Damn. At least 134 people killed after
He's
the
like,
bridge collapses in India.
No
Look at
respect
that.
for
Watch
elderly
that.
cobras.
Are you fucking kidding me that 134 people died?
That's very sad. I don't want to watch that. But this is also really cool. So this photographer, he was with a group on a tour, and then there's an avalanche going on.
And it looks
And
like
he
it's out of
stopped.
reach.
What's that?
And it looks like it's not going to reach you
Yeah.
until it does.
This is
Let's just set the
Kyrgyzstan.
camera up early, maybe. So it goes over the camera.
Yeah, this is wild. I remember.
So they already took off. So he just
a
watched.
while back, but this is insane. So it's like, okay, this is cool. Let's just watch that. Let's watch this. That looks just like water.
And that's still far
Are
away.
you fucking kidding me though?
Maybe he zoomed in, but that
Yeah, he
thing
zoomed
is
in.
coming.
And it's coming. Correct me if I'm wrong. At 100 miles an hour.
It's weird because it looks nice out.
It does, and it also looks like it's going to stop anytime soon. But what we
So
know
there's a
is that
cliff
it's
behind
not
me.
going to come. It's not going to stop.
Oh dear God.
Jesus
Did he?
Christ.
I don't know. It's from July.
He just ducked down underneath
Yeah.
that rock.
He said he knew he was sort of safe, but then at some point he started not being able to breathe that well because of all the,
Oh, wow.
all
You
oxygen's
can get
taken away.
buried
Yeah,
right
They
quick.
say to
but
spit.
he was fine.
Well, or die. It's hard.
They say dig out and spit, so you know which is up and down. Because people don't know which way is up and down.
Oh.
They dig themselves deeper, and then they're super.
Oh wait,
fucked.
so what do you do?
You spit, so you
Spit.
know which is down and which is up, and then you crawl, opposite way.
Oh wow.
Because a lot of people, you turn around, you're like, I think this is
Right.
top, and they keep climbing down. further.
Discombobulated.
They say to spit and go the opposite.
Fucking A.
The more you know.
I'm already
bitches.
claustrophobic. All right.
I just saw this.
This is going to be
This
bad.
freaking videos I'm on one has a ton of fun videos.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, that's
Will this
pretty
music
crazy.
get us?
That's pretty crazy.
It's just too that's like his girlfriend, right? She just flew in the air.
Boom!
Either way, it's that could have ended pretty bad.
I know. I just want to show you this real quick. This is a stupid trend. I don't know who's doing this, but there's an
not
actual
me.
pan. It's a pan, right? It's on a ceiling fan.
And you blindfold yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, but they. Oh fuck! How bored are people?
And it's so dumb too.
That guy in the maroon thing's about to get caught.
They're all girls.
Ow.
Thud.
Fuck that. I'm not interested in any of that.
Anyways, it was dumb.
Yeah, no. Okay. Well, that's being very bored.
Yeah, that's a
Listen,
young-
there are a lot of people that spend a lot of time doing stuff that's not going to, like, you have a limited time in the day. And, you know, you can spend a lot of time figuring out conspiracy theories and spending a lot of time proving the earth is flat, or you could get good at something.
Instead of doing
or
that.
they were just maybe going for the views.
Yeah,
on
they're going for the
gram.
views.
whatever the case.
They might have made some money on the views.
But even when you get views on Graham, I can't see your face, so what's the point? You got to be smarter about getting views. But anyway.
One of the most dramatic reverse entry sites.
This is also a little older, but it's really cool. You know Ken Block? He's
Oh,
a
yeah,
professional.
legend.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So they shut down the Las Vegas Strip for this.
Holy.
This is car going.
Looks like a Supra.
Oh, this guy's actually in control of it all.
Oh yeah, Ken Block's the mastermind.
Damn. Doesn't Ken Block? Oh yeah, he drives the carts too, right?
Yeah, everything.
But he's also a NASCAR guy or what?
Oh, that's an
No, not
Audi
NASCAR.
S1.
A lot of drifting stuff. There's
Jesus
another one here
Christ,
too.
yeah.
Now,
It's like
you
one of the
that?
fastest
Does that
spins.
get your blood
No,
going?
no. I don't like. I mean, I like Ken Block. That's cool. I mean, he's one of the best drivers ever. You know how good you got to be not to hit into those
Yep.
rails and
Yeah,
shit.
crazy.
Under that control's nuts. I thought it was a Supra, but it's an Audi.
Real quick. It says a cramp hit at the worst time.
And he thinks he wants to say something.
Oh, you fucking have a.
He just got done
after
running
an
Iron
Iron
Man.
No, you did not do that. No, you did not. That's great.
Yeah, that's the big man upstairs telling you, don't do it, buddy.
That's actually so great that he had a cramp. Don't cry, bro. Don't you fucking cry, dude. It's not your job to cry.
He might be crying because
The cramps.
Well, fucking suck it up. Because otherwise I'm going to think you're crying over the proposal.
That also might be a sign from God. That's probably not for you.
The
So
timing.
funny.
All right, Marcus.
Hold on, Mark's always coming in with the heat.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Woman beats her neighbor with a
10
110-pound meat stick.
That's pretty good. I would beat you with a fucking meat stick. I'd love to do that. I might do
Dude,
that.
I'd like to see you swallow this meat stick.
I'll
Ohio
fucking. You
woman-
try making me, and I'll pull it off and beat you with it.
I'll bite your meat stick like that snake.
That fucking thing of us doing jujitsu.
Old school. Remember those days?
I'm gonna post it. I
Yeah.
love it.
So I guess this woman went up to her neighbor at Walmart, hit her with a 10-pound leg of ground beef or log of ground beef.
Okay.
And the victim had previously gotten a restraining order against the suspect before she moved away from the neighborhood. So imagine moving away from this person, being like, I'm going to get a restraining order, I'm going to move, and then she's still stalking you at Walmart with a 10-pound log.
There's
of
no
ground
video
beef.
of it? No one got video for beating this girl's ass with the meat
It all
stick?
happened so quickly. The suspect was
I mean, those
initially charged with-
frozen ground up burger sticks
Yeah.
really do some
That'll
damage.
hurt you.
Yeah,
I'll hit you in your
especially
stupid
if it's
face right
cold.
now.
You'll try, and then I'll fucking counter it like Dustin Poirier does, and then I come right back with my own meat stick. It's always right here.
Florida man allegedly poured bleach in his coworker's drink at Dollar General because he was difficult to work with.
Yeah, that's not going to work out for anybody, including the person drinking it.
You ever think about doing that to some people you work with?
Yeah, but also
Bleach?
when you taste bleach, you're like,
Yeah, who's gonna be like, man, this Sprite tastes funky.
yeah, correct.
Place wrong time.
This is an old clip, but it's been circulating around. So you're right
Damn.
next to the drink cart, and that happens. The drug dealer is
Jesus.
so bad that it upturns everything.
That
Look at her
comment,
reaction.
Oh my gosh.
She's like,
that's terrifying.
Well, that's not what you look forward to.
Southwest, like,
I
we give you
hate
extra
that
peanuts. We're so sorry for the
That's
interruption.
not fun. And that's why you keep your seatbelt on, because people break their neck. that
Yeah.
way.
think they're getting vouchers?
Yeah, but also, why is the drink cart going on during
Turbulence.
I guess maybe that is unexpected.
Unexpected.
Yeah, but usually they know,
Because when you
right?
come
You
to
hit a
Denver
pocket.
or here, they'll tell you, like,
Yeah.
hey,
But you hit a pocket.
yep, can't control it.
All right, this one.
So these are the NFL quarterbacks, women, and the challenge is how many beers would it take for you to hook up with them?
None?
Sarah Wilson.
No
Zero.
beer. She's adorable. Why- How many beers would it take to get with NFL QBs?
Oh,
as
they're
women?
QBs as women?
Oh,
Like,
that's
wait,
what it is.
Sarah
Oh,
Wilson.
Oh, fuck.
yeah. I was going to say, she looks a lot like
I mean,
him.
who's she's
Zach
hot.
Wilson, he came from BYU, first round draft pick.
Okay, well, she's pretty. So
Well, he-
Then we got
that's
Megan
Stafford.
Stafford.
yeah, Stafford's a cutie pie. So one beer. She's very pretty. Very pretty.
Man,
Tony
Very
Brady.
Tony
hot.
Brady.
I like
Tanya
the drama.
Brady's
Brady, yeah.
fine.
Tanya Brady's hot.
Yeah, that chiseled jaw.
100%. 100%.
Jenny Garoppolo.
Jenny Garoppolo, 100% sober. Yeah,
that's
yeah, Garoppolo's a dime
She's
piece.
good.
Oh,
Got to check ID first. But
Oh gosh.
nah, that's not attractive.
Patricia
Patricia
Mahomes
Mahomes.
is the
That
other.
That's
mullet's
a case. That's
horrible.
a case. That's at least a case. Yeah.
one case,
Well,
7 beers. with 6
Sean
massages.
Watson, 7 beers, 6
They
with a
did. They
massage.
did Deshaun Watson bad though.
Oh shit!
Terrible looking.
Well, that's that. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron is.
They made her look
not
older.
Aaron
Blackout
looks like a
drunk.
Karen.
Right. That is not attractive.
Those are funny though.
Kylie Murray.
They made
Cal
it small.
Murray's pretty hot too.
Cute.
I know. Damn, we gay, huh?
I guess that's a wide mouth, but that's
Someone said, "Bro, hell no, that's just Kurt with a wig on." Yeah, he does look identical. There's no effort in that one.
none.
Yeah, that was it of those.
Let me see Kirk Cousins and.
Kirk Cousins.
He looks identical to that.
Oh, really?
They did nothing there. They just put a wig on.
Is that true?
That's him if he grew his hair out.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So that's the picture they use.
oh
Yeah.
my god. All right.
God, they're balling. They beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Worst blunt of all time.
Worst blunt rotation of all time.
Oh.
So somebody said this is the absolute nightmare blunt rotation. We got Amy Schumer, Jada Pinkett Smith, Amber Heard, and Jared Leto.
Oh, why they toss Jared in?
Some
there?
people might disagree, is what I'm saying.
Why would Jared Leto be
Well,
in
because
there?
you don't want to swap
Like
spit.
you don't want to be,
You don't want them
you
talking
don't want
your
to
ear
be,
off.
you want to be high with them. I guess is my. What would the high conversation look like?
Jared Leto, he's
probably not a
he'd be
great
fun one.
conversationalist, but
He was with Theo, right?
I don't think he
They were
belongs.
close to each other.
He doesn't belong.
What about the rest of them?
I don't have a lot of love for.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
Any
hear
of
from
them.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Those three, he shouldn't be in there.
sounds stressful.
Fucking.
If I'm Jared Leto, I'm like, what the fuck? Musk plans to end free lunch at Twitter headquarters. Claims the meals cost $13 million a year. Jesus
Wow.
Christ. I'll tell you what though, with Twitter, what he's doing it with the verification thing for $8, so people are just verifying random accounts. Fucking business is up. It's like people are like, yo, we're giving out free whatever, so the stockholders can't tell the difference, so they're selling their stocks, and it's not good, man. He needs to get a hold of that.
Right. Oh yeah, there was
It's just a little dicey because if anybody can do it, then you don't know what's real, what's not.
this pharmaceutical company. They verified and said, "Oh, good news, insulin's going to be free," and then their worth plummeted by like $1 billion.
Yeah, it's not real.
Maybe
it's
even
not
more.
good. I just with Elon, it's just you like the free speech thing, but then he almost needs to have someone in his ear be like, I would run it like more like this, dude. You can't just $8 anybody gets verified because he's doing it right so those people, those journalists, they hide behind their blue check. All right.
I think it's a question of how you. Yeah, they're probably trying to figure it out.
And what do you think about the free meal thing? Like, do you think when you go to work at a tech company like this, they have all these incredible perks, notorious at places like Google. Do you think if you're making a certain salary there, like the lunch is on you? Or do you think that should be expected at any high-level tech company?
If you want him there, and he's talking about them working 40 hours to all that stuff, like you should probably cover meals, especially how much money Twitter makes or used to make.
Yeah.
You know, what I wouldn't do if I'm Elon, I'm not asking him to work more hours and then cut the benefits, right? That's not good. I understand you got to make profit, but Jesus Christ, dude. Elon put false. Twitter spends $30 million a year on food servers for the San Francisco headquarters. In record show peak.
I believe Musk.
20%.
And Tracy Hawkins doesn't want to work for Elon Musk. Okay, he's the bad guy now. Interesting.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because the left is making Elon out to be this villain.
Hilarious.
Right?
Oh, hilarious.
Whoopi Goldberg's all, I'm leaving Twitter. All these other stuff.
poor-
It's not a safe space anymore.
We
What
don't-
Twitter were you using?
I don't get to hear Whoopi Goldberg's tweets.
Alrighty.
Arizona teacher, I guess. One of these situations where she's filming OnlyFans content in her classroom with her husband, who's also a teacher at an elementary school in 4th grade.
Killing two birds, one stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're on that teacher salary. You get summers off, so quit complaining, but they're on that teacher salary, and then she's also on OnlyFans. You could have, come on.
Is that her?
Whoever hired her,
Guess
the nose
so.
piercings, of course she's going to do this. So she was straight up shooting pornos on the desk?
I guess so, yeah.
What do you think was going to happen?
Hot.
Really, Brian? Kind of cool. I've seen a lot of pornos start that way.
You said
but
what,
it's
Brian?
never real.
No, I mean, that's so bad. What did I say? What happened? Who said what?
You said she's not hot?
I think it's kind of how I was kidding.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to know. These are people who are so dumb. You don't think you're going to get caught? You don't think there's a better way or place to do it? Or maybe they just wanted to do it because of gimmick. But, like,
I chose an anonymous name as well as blocking the entire state of Arizona on OnlyFans so it wasn't accessible to anyone living in the state.
People are going to see.
They're going to find out. I mean, listen, if that's my son's teacher, I'm like, what?
And then also you go, now, is it just the fact that they filmed it in her classroom, or like would any OnlyFans
No,
content?
teachers are screwed. Yeah, the teachers that get caught, they fire them. Like the parents don't get down with
Yeah.
it.
You kind of have to fire them. Don't
It's
you?
tough. There was that
Like
one.
you're
I
fucking
think she was
on the
in- I think
desk
she was
of
in-
the student. Don't
well,
you can't use the school
No,
classroom for
but
that.
this one, yes, you can't fuck on the desk where you teach students fucking math. But the
other
other
one,
the
yeah.
other teachers who are doing it from their homes, that are just there's some teachers who are super bodied up,
Yeah.
and making like $1 million off OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and the school's like, we don't like this. You're out here. It's like what?
It's not fair.
The kids shouldn't see it.
Yeah. Who are the teachers that are bodied up?
Oh, there's a bunch of them on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
All right. This one, Mark?
Texas teacher on leave after saying white people are a superior race. Now, the racist teacher is just on leave, but the one that was having sex on the desk got fired.
Texas teacher.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's Texas for you. Yeah, we can listen to the clip.
Ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
I'm ethnocentric, he says.
So white is better than all.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. I think everybody thinks that, they're just not honest about
Hey,
it.
I'm not racist though. I like all types of
Did
kinds.
I say I don't like people?
People only
Wait, so you said you are what? You are racist?
saying you're like.
I think everybody's racist at that level.
No, you said you are racist.
I did. I did. Yeah, I'm trying to be honest. No, I'm not saying it again. I've said it enough.
So you're racist. I think it's like something.
I think what he's trying to say, I think he was trying.
He's trying to keep it real with these kids.
Like, oh no.
Why would he say this to those kids on? There's a lot of black
I think
kids
he
on
was
the side.
trying to teach the kids that he's trying to give them a lesson about how human beings are tribal and racist. No, everybody has a little. That's what the super woke actually want you to see. If you're anti-racist, you have to first admit that this is the anti-racist philosophy. This is not him. He's been reading Ibram
says-
Kendi's terrible book, How to Be an Anti-Racist.
Well, he says deep down in my heart, I'm
So
ethnocentric,
Ibram Kendi
which
would
means
say
I
that
think my
everyone is a
race superior
racist,
one.
and the reason Ibram Kendi calls black people white supremacists sometimes, like Candace Owens, is because they are still profiting and upholding the system that would be the American system, which they believe was built on oppression, which is hilarious.
Go down, Chin.
And so if you are part of the system, then you have to admit you're racist. That's what Ibram Kendi. That's the central theme of Ibram Kendi's book. I've read it. Terrible book.
Yeah.
But I've also read White Fragility, even worse book. I've also read Derek Bell and all the other critical race theorists, and that's why they advocate tearing the system down, because the system is racist. So what he's saying is that that's the first admission to white, what is it called? White abolitionist. You have to be a white abolitionist. You have to be anti-white, sort of, to say, look, you have to admit first that you're racist before you can move on. And he was trying to have a teaching moment, but he wasn't able to.
Yeah.
Because that's where it stopped.
It's a little, I don't know what grade.
Well, this is the
what
left.
grade is that,
But this is where the left eats its own tail. It's the snake eating its own tail. This is what happens. This is a guy who's actually trying to create a teaching moment for his students, gets stopped before he finishes his thought or sentence, and now he's on administrative leave.
I'm usually with you, B. It's a little tough because they go, hold on. So you're saying the white race is superior? He goes, yes. All of you, and most people think
he was trying to say that everyone from their particular group in their heart is going to have that bias
about their tribe.
And so you have to confront that first before we can move on and have an honest conversation around tribalism, racism, and how we are inherently naturally tribal / racist, or at least naturally human beings that from an evolutionary point of view are distrustful of things that are different.
Because we're
That's
tribal.
why, yes.
We take care of
That's
our
why
own.
when they showed pictures of, so they show a picture of a black person, white people have they have assumptions that tend to be negative compared to a white person, et cetera, et cetera.
Interesting.
Yeah. And this is all the work of critical race theorists, Ibram Kendi, who's a lightweight.
Did the teacher know that they were filming though?
He must know though. He asked the kids to put their phones down.
Yeah,
So.
and he's only on leave, so maybe he'll be back. I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck? Gisele's dating Joaquin Valente.
I
Is
know
he a
him.
jiu-jitsu guy?
Yeah, the Valente brothers. They're really close with Huron and Henner.
Oh, shit.
He's a great guy. Now, I don't know if she's dating him. They're just assuming because the kids were there too.
I'm gonna go ahead
He
and
was
say
also
yes.
her jiu-jitsu instructor.
Go ahead and say he is.
Yeah, really nice guy. A little fast, right? Jesus
I know.
Christ, the ink's still wet. on
But
the
you don't know
divorce
how long
papers.
it's been. How long?
That's what they said. They've been separated for quite some time. We're just now getting privy to it.
It's tough.
I mean, do you have to go out the next week though after we hear about it and get a man?
Yeah.
But he's the jiu-jitsu coach.
Tall, thin guy.
Not that tall.
No. Oh, there you go.
Weird, right? He's a really, really nice guy.
Sure. Tie you up too, huh?
Oh yeah, savage.
Yeah. Good on the mat, Brendan. Good on the mat.
Good on the mat, but not bad on the
Looks a
side.
little bit like me. Looks a little bit like young Bryan Callen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
A little bit.
Right? Could be related a little bit. Your younger brother's dating Giselle.
Crushing it. Right? You wife her up, you're set.
You're set.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Get her pregnant.
And he's breastfeeding, right?
Yeah.
So they're speaking in their native tongue finally.
Yeah.
So there's a connection there. And also,
Yeah, because after training with him once, she put, thank you, Valentine Brothers, for making training so much fun. I'm looking forward to keep improving. Let's go. And then Brady reacted. My days of leaving dishes in the sink are numbered. He's armbarring that dick in her mouth.
well,
You know? Like, that's a tough pill to swallow.
yeah, it's tough. But Tom Brady is the greatest of all time, and I wonder if he's going to have trouble getting other
Ladies?
girls.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
No,
'cause
I'm
he's
just
not
wondering.
handsome at all.
Huh?
We didn't say we'd
But girls
hook
don't
up
like
with
him.
him if he was a female.
Yeah, girls don't.
No, they
Are
don't
girls
like
into
that.
him, or-
I don't know.
But are there
The
girls that
greatest
are
of all time?
available?
I know. I don't know.
How tall is he? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got. And no, it doesn't have any money. Okay. What's this?
It's just
I'd
Leo.
be pissed if I was in TMZ and that's my picture. I guess
I know what the.
it's
Well,
his
those are-
security.
That's their security.
Now, are they escorting a hound dog?
There's Bradley driving his fucking Jeep.
Is that a hound dog?
Probably.
It looks like G-Wagon.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
LeBron.
LeBron. His wife. That's his, and that's Hilton.
Nikki. Sammy. Raimi. Whatever.
Leonardo
Rami Malek.
does that. Well, don't dress like that. But Leonardo DiCaprio just does the damn thing, huh? Just doing it. Throwing these parties still. Not on social media. Just doing his thing.
Smart.
I know. Smart, huh?
Knows how to do
So
it.
smart.
Stays just out of reach. He's the kingmaker, man. Look at
Oh
him.
my God. What
That's
a
his
life.
dad.
That's his dad.
This is it.
Yeah,
His dad dyed his beard like or his mustache like Hitler.
I know.
That's interesting.
Leonardo Just, and that's his girl right now.
Is it Gigi? Mm-hmm. She quit Twitter. Twitter.
Oh,
she quit Twitter too.
Yeah, she was the one who was like, it's just become too much of a toxic
Yeah,
place. I'm like,
cesspool.
has it ever been really
It's
positive?
pretty toxic, yeah. Kids, I'm gonna go to
Alrighty.
Detroit.
Do you want to do your dates right now, then, Brian?
Guys, Addison Improv. I'll see you November 17, 18, 19. Naples, Florida. Off the Hook Comedy Club, December 1, 2,
Hopefully,
3,
you have more energy there than you
4.
did on this episode.
What do you mean? Was I low energy?
No, we're not rushing low energy. You got
Boston, Massachusetts. Lab Boston, December 29, 30, 31. And then I got Fort Wayne in Indiana, January 12, 13, 14. Wait, what did I
this.
see?
Fort Wayne will be fun. I'm
Did I
in
seem low
Milwaukee.
energy?
Milwaukee is this Friday, Saturday. Milwaukee Improv. Friday, Saturday only. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Jeffrey Dahmer's hometown, Milwaukee. And then Providence, Rhode Island. The show's almost sold out. We might add a show December 1st through the 3rd. Then Washington, D.C. DC Improv, one of my favorite clubs, December 15th through the 17th. Kamala Harris is opening up for me there. That's cool. Yeah, there you go. Milwaukee, Providence, Rhode Island, Washington, D.C. That ends 2022 touring for the Oh He Thick tour. But Milwaukee, you're up this Friday, Saturday. Get your award-winning Tiger Thick Nectar from thiccboy.com. That's it, kids. Love you.